you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love.
Hello everyone and happy 4th. I very last minute decided to try and do something today for the 4th of July because for days I've been saying we're not doing anything. Like none of our family has anything planned, so we're not gonna do anything. But I started to overthink it and I found something that's nearby, it's free to do, and it sounds kind of fun, even though doing anything with 3 kids by yourself is not fun. It's actually very overstimulating for me, and I so badly wish that I had like a girlfriend I could just call up and say, hey, let's go hit up this 4th of July festival together. But no, I have to go do it by myself and be overstimulated and anxious the whole time. But we're gonna attempt it anyways because I would really like to see some fireworks. I honestly love watching fireworks. And yeah, it's supposed to be they're supposed to have carnival rides, vendors, a music festival, fireworks. Seems like it could be cool. I don't even have chairs or anything to take, which is also like kind of crappy, you know, when you don't have like lawn chairs or anywhere to sit. That makes it kind of more difficult and uncomfortable, but I'm gonna attempt. So right now I'm trying to round up some sort of 4th of July outfits because given that I literally plan to do nothing, obviously I didn't plan ahead to have coordinating 4th of July outfits. Luckily last weekend, oh, how did you get that? Luckily the other weekend when the kids stayed with momma, Ashlyn got sent back with this dress, which is a 4th of July dress, and it's actually really cute. It's got Minnie Mouse on it and stars, and you know, it's just very festive, and I kind of feel bad, like I want her to have a real reason to wear it because it's such a cute little dress. So I got that for Ashlyn, and now I'm just trying to round something up for the rest of us. Got Ashlyn's. I think I figured something out for London. It's kind of boring, but that's literally all I can find. Found something for myself, hopefully. I won't hate how I look in it, and now I just gotta try and figure something out for Jace. Come to think of it, I think I do have something already out. I have a giant, can you even see me? I have a giant tote of clothes that Mom gave me for my brothers for me to go through for Jace, and I haven't gone through it yet. So like everything's still just in that tote. So I don't know what's in there, and I was gonna try and go through it and find something for him in there, but actually I remembered an outfit that I already pulled out that's kind of perfect. It's red, white, and blue little plaid shorts, and then the shirt says little brother, so that could work. There might honestly be like an actual 4th of July outfit in that tote, but I just don't know that I want to dig through the whole thing trying to find it. It's already almost 2 o'clock and I've got to clean the bathrooms, and then I've got to get everyone ready. Technically I'm probably not going to try and leave until around 6. I might even try to do dinner first so I don't end up being stuck cooking dinner at 9 o'clock, and so that they're not hungry the whole time. That might make them a little bit more manageable. So I might try and make dinner first. The thing technically starts at 4 and the fireworks are supposed to start around 8, but 4 hours is just way too long for me to be keeping up with 3 kids in a field, in a crowd, by myself. So I don't want to get there at start time because honestly I just don't think that we could spend that much time there. So I'm thinking we're going to get there closer to around 6. Still gives us time to check out the rides and the vendors maybe, and then not have to wait too long for the fireworks to actually start. So yeah, technically I have like 4 hours, but that doesn't feel like a lot to me most of the time, knowing how much I have to do. Especially now that I just thought about doing dinner first. So technically that means I have like 3 hours to clean, get everyone ready, and then gives me an hour to cook and eat dinner, basically.
Try to put this on. I got some new, something like that. No, I want to have 2 of those.
This one like...
It goes because it goes into the room. And I will go right here. Well then, Chloe.
Do you want one ponytail or do you want the halfway JoJo ponytail?
I want the kind of ponytail that Meow Cutie has.
What kind of cakes do you want?
I don't know.
Alright, let's do those. There's Princess, Encanto, Gabby. You get to pick 2 cakes. You want a Gabby cake?
Yes.
Do you want the Gabby cake? Do you want this Gabby cake for your birthday, or do you want to do the Gabby cupcakes for your party? You want that one on your birthday? If you want to.
I think my mom want that one.
So you want the rainbow cupcakes for your party and the Gabby cakes for your birthday?
Yes.
You can't think of any toys that you would want?
I don't know if I can.
Finally got out of my head overthinking about doing this by myself with all 3 kids and got out of the house. We got everyone ready. I cooked dinner, we ate dinner, and then I finally got out of my head and left the house a little bit after 6 to get here. And now it's almost 7:30 and we have been stuck in traffic like the whole time. Like literally I only drove, it was only like a 10-minute drive from the house, and I left the house, I want to say by 6:20ish, and it's almost 7:30, and almost that whole time has been spent sitting in traffic, just trying to get parked and get to wherever this event is. I don't even know where it is. I'm just stuck in the long line of traffic of, I'm assuming, everyone trying to get to the fireworks show. And they said that the fireworks will tentatively start at 8, which is in 30 minutes, depending on how dark it gets, I'm assuming, but like, probably won't have time to do like anything, which is like, I didn't want to be stuck here forever with 3 kids by myself, because the longer you're out and about, you know, the harder it is. But at the same time, like, if we're literally stuck in the car and then have to rush to make it to see the fireworks, that's gonna piss me off. Because that kind of thing always happens to us, where we literally have to rush at the last minute to get there on time, and we end up missing half the stuff, and then it's like you feel so rushed that it's hard to actually enjoy it. Yeah, because the dogs don't need to come out. Hold it out.
What is he gonna do?
Do you not remember doing these?
Where else did we do them then?
You did them at Yaya's.
Oh, that's not our What are we gonna do when it gets to the end? Pop? Oh, busted there. What do I do? What do I do with this now? Mom. Oh! What do I do now? What do I do now? I want another one. I want another one, Mom. Hey.
Alright, that was rough. We waited in traffic so long and then finally got to park. And then we walked all the way across this field to try and get to the porta potties because Ashlyn had been crying that she had to go potty for the whole like 30 minutes that we were in traffic. So I was trying to get to the porta potties that were over here to the right. And well, we were told that you can't enter in there. And we had to walk all the way across past where we came from to get to the entrance and had to go check in there. And then walk all the way back down to where the porta potties were, where we just came from, to let the kids use the bathroom. And it was so hot. It's like wearing pants is dumb because they get all freaking sweaty and swampy. But shorts make me chafe, so it's like I'm uncomfortable no matter what I wear. I was sweating my butt off pushing that dang wagon. Jay stayed in the wagon for a little bit, but then he got sick of the wagon, so I took him out to hold him, and he just wanted to get down and run around. But, like, I'm trying to keep up with 3 kids, and it's very crowded. We're standing in lines for these little rides, and the kids are running around, and I'm trying to keep up with them. And then Jay wants to run around, and I'm like, you can't be doing that, dude. So the kids got to do 2 of the little rides, but then they were shutting them down because they were getting ready to do the fireworks. So we moved over and went and found a spot to set up, and I laid the blanket out, and I went to sit down, and again, kids were running around like crazy. Jace just wanted to run around. And I tried to let him run around for a little bit, but then it started to get dark, and like, I couldn't keep track of all 3 of them in the dark, and I'm like sweating my butt off. I'm so hot, I can't breathe. I gotta pee. I couldn't even use the bathroom because I can't fit all 3 of us into a little tiny porta potty, and I can't leave the stroller. Like, that's the other part about doing that kind of stuff alone is when you have a stroller, you don't have anyone that can stay with the stroller for you to go stand in line or for you to go to the bathroom. So I literally could not go to the bathroom the whole time. I tried to let him run around for a bit, and then it got dark, and I thought the fireworks were going to be starting soon. So I didn't want him running around anymore, and he just kept screaming because I wouldn't let him run around, and it was making him very angry. So yeah, I felt bad that my kid's just screaming in the middle of all of this crap, but he just kept screaming and screaming and screaming. And then the fireworks started, and he calmed down for a minute to watch them, and then he was over it real quick and was like, no, I'd rather be running around right now. I was holding him, standing up, thinking that would help, but it didn't. Then he's just like pushing me, trying to get down to run around. So I'm like, screw it, we're just gonna start our walk back early. The fireworks weren't over yet, but I'm like, we got a long walk. And once the crowds start going, it's gonna suck. So I thought we'd just get a head start on walking. But you know, getting there is one thing. It's already stressful enough. But then, look, the effort to leave is 10 times worse because you done wore yourself out getting there, and then you're overstimulated from being there. And then by the time that it's time, when it comes time to leave, it's like you're wore out and you're overstimulated and you just want to get out of there. So then we had to make the trek all the way back across that field to get out of the entrance, and then had to go find the car which was up a hill. Pushing that wagon was killing my dang legs. Really is quite the freaking leg workout. My legs were killing me going up that hill pushing the wagon. London was in it. I had to tell her to get out because we got stuck in the sand, and I'm like, I cannot get this out of the sand with you in it. Like, you have to get out. Otherwise, we're literally just stuck here and I cannot push. So she had to get out so I could actually push it. I'm finished going uphill and I'm literally like out of breath, sweating profusely, trying to find this dang car. London's like in La La Land, and I'm like, dude, do you not see all these cars and people around? Like, do you want to get lost? Within a 10-minute time span, there was literally 2 announcements of people that had lost a kid, and they were announcing the kid over the intercom on the stage and whatnot to find the dang kid. I'm like, do you want to be lost? Like, that could happen real quick in these kinds of situations. Like, you need to be aware of your surroundings. You need to pay attention to the cars and where you're going, not be off in La La Land. So, you know, and you're like, when you're in public with 3 kids, your head is literally just constantly on a swivel. Not to mention, Jace did not want to be in the stroller at that point, so the whole walk back to the car, he was screaming and crying. We finally get to the car and get everyone loaded up, blast the AC, try and cool off, and then, you know, we're packed in like freaking sardines in this field, like literally row upon row upon row of cars that are back to back, side to side, everything, and everyone's in a rush to come out. Even though I like left earlier to try and beat most of the crowd, by the time I got there, there were still already people lined up leaving. So I literally sat in the car in my parking spot for like an hour before I could even back out of my parking spot because there were so many cars in line waiting to get on the road to leave. And then I finally back out and I'm stuck waiting for someone to allow us to merge in to this line of traffic to get out. And I finally merge in, and then everyone's cutting me off. I'm like, cool, I've let like 3 people in, and now like 5 people are just like going for it and shoving their way in here. And I'm like, okay. We're all eager to get out of here, buddy, but like, come on. Yeah, finally did that, and then, you know, traffic was still backed up and slow. But we managed, finally got out. We didn't get home until probably like almost 11 o'clock. Exhausted. That literally took everything out of me. It was rough. Didn't even get to even attempt to look at the food trucks because the lines were so long, and I didn't even bother. I did meet a nice little couple. They had, they were visiting their sons, I guess. They were from California, and they were visiting their sons, and I guess one of their sons had a baby that was roughly around Jace's age. Like, they were the same size, and the baby kept walking over trying to like play with Jace, and so like we were trying to let them hang out for a second, and they were talking. Well, it was mostly the guy that was talking to me, but you know, they were talking about how hot and humid it is. He said he was from California, and like talking about the stuff that they were doing around the area and stuff. They were like, you sure do have your hands full. I was like, yeah. And they were like, I give you props for doing this with like all 3 of them by yourself. It must be hard. And I was like, I looked at him and I said, yeah, I'm regretting every second of it.
Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.